Hi guys. So in today's topic, we're gonna go through the two topics again. So one is the vendor credit, and the another is the pay down credit card. Now we have gone through earlier the credit memo, right? So that is something which is coming under the customers, and the vendor credit is for the expenses and the purchase you made. So it is important to understand that how vendor credit is applied, what are the functionality that how the automatic vendor credit can be applied, and another one is the pay down credit card features, which is the exclusive given by the QuickBooks that you can use it for payment of your credit card. So yeah, let's get started. So let us understand the vendor credit. So anytime you have purchased anything, any material, or maybe the any services, and you want to raise the vendor credit, right? So for that, you gonna raise a credit memo, or you can say a vendor credit, because credit memo, the term they are using it for the customers. So for the for your vendors, you can use the vendor credit. So before starting this vendor credit, there is an option in the settings, what you need to go. So go into the settings, account settings, go into the expense, and oh, sorry, into the advance. Yeah, so in that automation, so in the automation, you have this option which is saying that automatically apply the credits. So if you yes, so in the automation option, you have this automatically apply the credits. So if you want, then you can keep it on. And if you do want to do like manual adjustment for the credit you raise, then you can turn this off. So you can have better control of your invoices for your vendor. So let's go into again the vendor credit. So it would be the same. There is nothing new into vendor credit. Just you can select the vendor, give the reference of your vendor, your invoice or something against that you're raising. Let's say the whatever the invoice number was there, 0017, slash, you can something like write a credit. Okay, something you can make it like that. And yeah, you can have the categories. Let's see if I have it for contract, and you can write the description and the amount, and can sell at $400. It has been raised. And if you have item or product, you can select that as well. So you can select if you want to return the pen, right? So let's say if I want to return one quantity at a $10, then it is also be a possible, and I can delete this one. So there is a $10 vendor credit, you can raise it, and you can simply save and close. Yeah, so this is for the vendor credit. Hope you guys can able to understand. It's very easy topic to understand. Though it is important to mention, because many of would be wondering, what is the credit memo and vendor credit, and by mistake they, for the customer they raise the vendor credit, and for the vendors they may raise the credit memo. So don't do that mistake. So there is a different options which QuickBook has already given, and you can use that. Let's go on to the next topic, which is for the credit card. So let us understand the, what are the general mistakes people do for the credit card. And generally, what happens that any entries that is coming through the bank or maybe in your credit card, what we generally do, we don't understand that, or even accountant as well, because they are not aware that what is this amount is for, paid. And by mistake from the bank, either they take it as an expense. So there is a, already you have all the entries which are coming through the credit card, and again you book the same entry as an expense. So there is a double expense entries that there is a chance of getting posted in your system. To avoid that, QuickBook has given this option that you specifically use this option whenever you have the payment of your card. Then use this option, pay down the credit card. So you can select your card, whatever the card you have. Choose the pay, which is basically your bank, which bank you are paying. If you have let's say the card of BOA, okay, so you can just write here the bank name as a BOA, okay. Then how did you pay? You can say it maybe through card or whatever the other means if you have paid, make the payment, date of payment, and just select the bank that you paid it through. And let's say here I can see if I made it through the bank. So I made a payment with it. So if you have made the payment through the check, you can tick mark here, right? So yeah, that is the thing for the how you can utilize this functionality, pay down credit card. Again, just revising again that what are the benefit of it. So anytime the owner or the accountant do not make the mistake that the payment for the credit card, they do not again book that into the expense, rather than this is a liability, and it has to be knocked it off against your whatever the amount is there open in credit card. So that is for the payment is for. So you can specifically tell your accountant, or maybe if you are doing by yourself, if you use this functionality, you will never make a mistake of your payment. So whenever on the day you make the payment of your credit card, simply come here and enter the details. So what happens, this will also reflect in your bank feeds. So and how it will reflect in your bank feeds, it will come as a matching transaction. So you need to simply check that, okay, that's a payment for the credit card, and you need to match it. So this is a very good option which is given exclusively in this QuickBooks, because I have used many of the software, and none of the software has given this kind of option to pay down the credit card option, which is which is amazing for to have the clean accounts, because most of I have seen people are struggling for their cards because end of the month or end of the year they are not able to reconcile it, not able to telling their data, because they are making these silly mistakes, and the accountant will take its own time again, and it delays everything. So better use all the functionality that this software companies that gives to you, rather than doing this thing manually and again get into that circle of trouble. So yeah, so this is it, guys, for this video to go through these two topics. So hope this would be somewhat of useful to you. I know it is not quite a long video or something exclusive text related thing, but still it's a small thing, but the important thing that you can utilize in your day-to-day accounting. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.